welcome back to another LSPDFR patrol. If you're not familiar with LSPDFR, it's a modification for GTA 5 on PC that allows you to become a police officer. Yesterday we took a look at one of Curl's new vehicles, the 2014 FPIU. Today it's the 2014 Charger Pursuit. This one utilizes the same slim profile light bar. Got a wraparound grill guard, bumper guard up front with the LEDs on it. Side mounted LEDs there on the rocker panel. And LEDs in the back rear windshield. Let's take a look at it. Stage 1, Stage 2, and Stage 3 lighting. That's what it's looking like. It's really good. I still like this generation Charger. I think it's pretty good. So here we've got, looks like 2 camera systems that are hooked up to our radar system, one in the front, one in the back. Our police laptop, there are dials and gauges. Of course, we got our partition. Pretty cool stuff. All right, so today we'll be starting off in Sandy Shores. We'll be taking callouts in Blaine County. Dispatch, Lincoln 18. Show me 1041, 108.
Unit 1, Lincoln 18. We have an officer in need of assistance on Smoke Tree Road, north of Sandy Shore Satellite Array, and...
Dispatch, copy that. Go ahead, show Lincoln 18. We'll be responding. We've got an officer requesting backup. Situation currently under control. It's going to be a code 2 response.
Copy that. Moving right now.
10-4, copy.
So let's get to the scene. We'll provide some backup, see what's going on. So I did install a fuel mod, but for whatever reason, it appears not to be showing on police cars. I tested it out though, and it seemed to be working with every other car, so I'll have to investigate that. It's actually a Lua plugin, which is something I don't normally mess around with, but there might be some exempt cars that the plugin is not looking for. So they're going to be right up here. We'll see what's going on. There was the FPIU we used yesterday. What is going on here? We've got a random person. Dispatch, Lincoln 18, we'll be on scene here. Let me talk with this civilian here. Hey, sir, can you step out of the car for me?
Wow! Hold up!
All right. What are you doing here? Looks like you got caught up. We're trying to stop this other vehicle. You have some ID on you?
Gift bump.
I just want to check out this guy real quick.
Appreciate it.
Okay, he's got an expired license. I don't really care. He shouldn't be here. Sir, can you go ahead and
Go on!
get out of here?
Ah, shit!
Can you drive safely though? Sir, I'm gonna ask you again. I would like you to leave. All right, obviously he's not listening. All right, come on.
Wait up!
I'm gonna detain you for the time being.
You're
Go ahead,
under
turn
arrest,
around.
you piece of crap!
I asked you to leave the area. Now it's obstruction. Oh my God, we're glitching. All right. Come with me. I might release him after the traffic stop, but I can't just have a random person here. Do you have anything on you that I need to know about? Any weapons or drugs? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, search you. See if he has anything. Bottle of cop. Okay. He is adding to my paperwork already. Yep. Okay, we are not done with you. We might be able to test that cough syrup.
Fucked up.
See if it's something he maybe doesn't have a prescription for. One thing I noticed about some of these vehicles, and you can see it right there, is head clipping. Still seems to be somewhat of an issue. All right, sorry about that. I wanted to take care of that. What's going on? Hey, nice to see you again, officer. Do you understand why people don't wear seatbelts? No, I don't. Driver of that vehicle wasn't wearing theirs. Hang around while I write a ticket, will you? Yep, we will do. This guy over here was not wearing a seatbelt. So he's going to be getting a ticket for that. He just wanted to back up the officer. You know how we put it in our 5M server, if it's a nighttime patrol, then it's required second additional unit.
Dispatch, we are code
Okay.
4. No further units required.
Appreciate it, man. Let me search this bag of fertilizer. So bizarre. We get a 1028 on this plate. It's gonna be 09 Victor Washington Queen 704.
Target vehicle license plate 09 Victor William Queen.
Bench warrant for
704.
registered owner.
A warrant issued.
Okay, he's not the registered owner. Alright, what I'm gonna do so this car will pull away, I think I just need to pull ahead of it like that. Yeah, you're good to go, man. Alright. Just trying to... I hate how they leave their sirens on. I wonder if it's this car that's bugging them out. Alright, I gotta check to see if this thing, if this cough syrup can be tested or not. He also had an empty container on him. He was originally stopped for obstruction because he was in the middle of this traffic stop. I asked him to leave. He did not leave. So that's why we detained him. I'm just curious here if this can be tested or not. Okay, we can't actually test it. So we will assume the cough syrup is just over-the-counter cough syrup. Nothing illegal about that. He did have the empty container, so I think we might be able to just cite and release him here for obstruction. He's also got an expired license. Let me see here. This is the same guy? Dean Hunter? Hey, can you step out of the vehicle for a second? Let's confirm this identity here. Looks a little different. Yeah. Looks a little different in this picture. Okay. And get back in the car. Just had to verify something.
No way!
All right, Dean, your license expired. You're getting charged with obstruction of justice, as well as you have an empty container in your vehicle. So it's going to be a combination citation and I don't know what type of car that is. Citation and I think arrest. So let's see. Documentation. So he's got expired driver's license. Okay, and then he had the obstruction of justice. Now, I think this is going to fall under arrest record. Okay. He also had possession of the empty container. Now, I thought that was a citation, but that might be under arrest record as well. So we'll finish that. Okay, so he's got that. That's a fine. And then under arrest record, if we do possession, I don't know that. We have empty container here for the bottle of beer. I'm not seeing it. If you guys have seen it in this list, let me know. The other thing would be obstruction of justice right there. So he was obstructing the traffic stop, which I think is a misdemeanor. Yeah, it's just a misdemeanor. All right, well, I guess we'll get somebody to pick him up. I know police can cite and release, depending on the case. We'll get this vehicle towed. Guess he'll get lucky with the empty container. Hey man, you're good to go. He caused more problems for himself. Okay. Alright, we're gonna be clear here at this scene. Dispatch, go ahead, show me code 4, and we'll be back tonight. So we got a vehicle parked off the side of the road here. Go ahead and investigate this. Appears to be on or running. Yep, it's running. Dispatch, Lincoln 18, we're going to be off Smoke Tree Road with a vehicle. Appears to be abandoned. Can I go ahead and get a 1028 plate check on a 67 Henry Union Ida 099?
Suspect's license plate 67 Henry Union Ida 099. A warrant issued. A
Dispatch,
traffic
copy
violation. Proceed with caution.
Well, this vehicle, felony warrant for the registered owner, does not appear to be here. This vehicle is just running. It's not reported stolen or anything. So in this case, I think we're just going to call for a tow truck and impound it for now. So prior to an impound, we got to do an inventory check. So let's make sure nothing illegal is in here. Okay, nothing illegal. Dispatch, we're going to need a tow off Smoke Tree Road for abandoned vehicle. Tow truck will be able to handle that. Vehicle will be impounded. And if he comes to pick it up, we will serve that warrant on him. Alright, dispatch, code 4, back to Nate.
This is dispatch. We've got a weapons incident, shots fired, near Panorama Drive, east of, Sandy Shores Airstrip, Grande Sonora Desert. Units respond code 3.
Dispatch, Lincoln 18, copy that. I'm hearing gunshots in the area. I'm actually on Panorama Drive. Sounds like they're coming from the airport. Can I get other units in the area?
We have an officer required assistance.
Appears we've got a male. Looks like there's a guy over there just shooting off rounds. Can I go ahead? Let's pull out a rifle here out of the car. Yep, he's firing off shots. Dispatch, can I get more backup in the area?
All units, we have an officer requiring assistance in Grande Sonora Desert.
Drop the weapon. All right, we're gonna have to move in. We're gonna have to take him down. He's just firing off shots. right, cover me. I'm gonna move in. Suspect appears to be down. He was walking around here shooting his gun off in multiple directions. I can't really tell what he was shooting at, but we can't let him just go around shooting stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure he's down here. Make sure there's not a dead body either. We're gonna have to investigate this area. So in this situation, you know, the person would still be handcuffed, even though obviously I know in the GTA 5 system they're dead, but in real life you don't want them reaching for anything that could harm you. So we're going to collect his weapon, and then we'll get EMS out here once we make sure the scene is actually secured.
Attention all units. We've got an officer requiring assistance.
All right, dispatch, subject is down. I've secured the weapon. Just make sure there's not another shooter on site, and then we'll go ahead and call EMS in. Like I said, we want to make sure EMS is coming into a safe environment. We don't want to put them at risk for no reason. So I'm going to search around here. Just make sure there's no bodies or other shooters on scene here. And then he'll get treatment. He possibly could survive it. I've seen people survive it before. Nothing over there. It's looking pretty clear from what I can tell. Check behind here. Let me just clear this out. Boone County Sheriff's Office, anybody in here? Go ahead, identify yourself. Okay, we are all clear here. I don't see signs of anyone else. Dispatch, can we go ahead and get EMS on scene? We've got one down.
Attention all units. Medical aid requested on Panorama
Yep,
Drive.
I didn't see anybody else here.
Sandy Shores Airstrip. Grande and Sonora Desert. Officers report a civilian shot. Dispatch units from
We got one male
Sandy
down,
Shores
gunshot
to Buckner
wounds.
Street. A SUV
So they're
responding
gonna,
to 3.
we're gonna have other officers come out here. Go ahead.
Attention all
It's gonna be a
units. We've got
search
an
for
officer
shell
requiring
casings
assistance
too
in
from
Grande and Sonora
the weapon he
Desert.
was firing. He's gonna get treatment, see if he makes it. Guys, we're gonna be on the lookout for shell casings, okay? He was firing off shots here.
Oh, Jesus, we lost
And
them.
confirmed fatality. Pretty much as expected. Unfortunately, had to end this way.
Can't let it slow me down.
All right, we will go ahead and get the coroner on scene. Dispatch requesting a coroner to the Sandy Shores Airport. All right, yep, right ahead. Well, they will go ahead and take care of that. I will go ahead and store the gun, both guns, in my vehicle since I use this one in a shootout with a civilian. That's just common practice. And we will head to the station here. So let's go ahead and store these. So it's going to be two guns, mine and the suspects. Then we still have the cough syrup in here too that we're going to turn into the evidence. So we're going to head back over to Sandy Shores Sheriff's Station and get this situated. It's right up the road, fortunately. I'll have to look into the fuel mod not working. I don't know if it's something with LSPDFR affecting it. I feel like as soon as I forged a duty, it disappeared for whatever reason. Store the evidence there. That's going to conclude today's rainy patrol. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I'd love to hear your feedback. Leave some comments down below for me. And I'll see you guys on the next patrol.